What's up, everybody? Got some more gameplay footage for you today. We're starting off with ARK Survival. And here's all the settings we're using, same as they were in the first video with the old RAM. I like how pretty much every game has gotten quite a substantial boost from the new RAM. Yep, everything is the same. Alright, let's move on to gameplay. Well, here we are in the game. I like how this game kind of always puts you back right here. So, pretty much I think everything is going to be pretty much the same for this game. So that makes comparing it to the old memory and everything else quite easy. Because we're literally going to run by all the same animals. They're not like in the exact same spot or anything that crazy, but I remember passing dodos. Start running, but we're getting a lot better FPS now, even when we're recording. And I remember in the first recording I did of this, it's got pretty stuttery. At a lot of points in a lot of games, but it seems a lot better now even when I'm recording, but there's still some stutter due to recording, so that's why I like doing the camera gameplay after, just to show you what it's like when you're not, taxing it, recording. Like, see right there, we just had a gigantic lag that we will not see when we get to the camera portion of this. But up until that point, this has been really smooth. We've been getting like well over 100 FPS. And I think that's about all you really need in a game like this. As long as it's not going from like 165 FPS down to like 80 or something and then going back up. Freesync can't even save you from that kind of lag. Just go keep on running around. Gonna try to get to the same spot in the game, or in the next part too. Huh. Alright, well, it's about time to get to the camera recorded part. Okay, now we're in the camera record portion. I basically just reloaded. This is one game where it's kind of cool. It always puts me back at the exact same spot, and I can just keep walking and doing the exact same thing that I did. And recording usually takes, anywhere from 5 to 15 FPS, depending on the type of game. This one, I don't feel like changed or did that much, just from recording it. But it's not exactly the highest resolution game. It looks pretty, considering it's not even 1080p. At least according to the one thing, although it's got resolution upscaling and all sorts of weird stuff it's doing, so who knows what this is really at right now. This is one of those confusing games. Somebody was just wondering how it ran, so I'm showing them. But it does look interesting, and I would like to give it a shot. It is on Game Pass right now, so anybody does want to give it a shot that has Game Pass, give it a shot. It's definitely smoother without the recording, I can tell you that much. I remember when we got to the end of this lake and we went around the bend, I remember it dropped down to 3 FPS and we super stuttered. I want to know if that's because of the recording or what. Because so far it seems way smoother without the recording. Yep, everything's pretty much the same, even the flying monster. He's flying around, although last game he was kind of like stuck in that palm tree. And it was somewhere right around here. I think around this palm tree, and then right here it dropped down to like 3 FPS and like super lagged. Didn't do that without the recording, so that was probably just the recording making all the stutters happen. Without the recording, this game is freaking super smooth. I mean, and it should be. We're getting 200 FPS right now. I'm kind of curious. I wonder how many FPS drops when I was recording. I'll have to look at it, but it seems like 10. 10 FPS, and we were getting way worse minimums. But yeah, pretty much what I've deduced is this game, or this laptop, is awesome in its stock form, but it's absolutely amazing with some new fast RAM. Ooh, there's a dinosaur. He doesn't seem like the type that would hurt me, though. I think he's more interested in eating plants. Dodos also, I don't think, care about hurting me. They're just interested in, well, doing whatever a dodo does. Alrighty. We're back to about the same spot, so I'd say it's time to move on to the next game. Moving on to StarCraft II here. Same settings as last time. Full screen, 1920 by 1080, no VSync, anti-aliasing. Everything to extreme and ultra. Everything is as high as it can go, just like it was before. So, with that, we can move on to the gameplay. Right, so we're in game now. Already can tell it's a lot higher FPS than it was before. We were dropping down into the 60s and 70s at this part already. And the game runs even better, just like all the rest of the games when you're not recording. Screen recording on this game introduces this weird stutter. You can kind of see it when the little drones are moving back and forth. Lots of games do that when you record. Probably just something to do with the recording, but no big deal. Half the people watching, I doubt, are planning on recording their gameplay at all. They just want to play games. So that's why I'm showing you. It can play games no problem. It just plays them a lot better with new RAM. And it's cool that some of them are just coming with new RAM. So some people might not even have to deal with it. I'm still pretty rusty at this game. I used to play it all the time, but I haven't played this until I was asked to make videos about it on this laptop here. It's probably been about probably about 3 years since I played it up until now. Fun game though. Never really was the best at it, but still had fun playing it. What I'm really excited for is Diablo 2 Resurrected. And that's coming out really soon. And I'll definitely get some gameplay video on that. Hey, get out of here. Yeah, that's right, you better run. Anyway. Those guys back up here.
Construct additional pylons.
More pylons. But, alright. It's about time for us to move on to some camera recorded gameplay now. So, let's do that.
Alright. For some reason, this game is really quiet. So we gotta turn things up. And as you guys can see from the first video before, we were getting like 100, like 90 to 100 FPS here with the stock RAM. Now we're up to 140, 150 at the beginning. So, new RAM helps this game out a lot too. New RAM just seems to make this laptop awesome. I'd highly recommend anybody getting this laptop upgrade their memory. If you follow my video, it's really not that hard. And you do not void your warranty as long as you don't break something like those little straps that do the RGB for the keyboard that's in there. Those are literally the scariest part about opening this thing up. Other than that, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh, I'm sitting here talking and I'm not building my buildings right. Thank God this is on real easy. Let's go build our one of those. Have you go back to your mineral field. This is another game where when you're recording, it doesn't do it justice. It just looks stuttery and laggy. But when you're not recording, it just looks smooth as butter. Like this. I know it's kind of hard to see the FPS, but it runs so much better this way. Okay, now. Let's grab one of you guys and build us a gateway before people come and attack me and I'm not ready. That's like what always happens in these games. I was never that great at StarCraft. Now my friend Pat, he's awesome at these games. So I play these with him sometimes. Even though I'm not very good. It doesn't matter, I still have fun with it. That's the whole point of games. As long as you have fun. Doesn't matter if you're the best at them or not. Just as long as you have fun with them. And don't let anybody online try and make you feel bad and make you not enjoy the games just because they feel like, oh, I play this game all the time, I'm so good. Although, most games, I don't really let that happen. It's usually the first-person shooters, like Valorant, Warzone. Hell, last night in Warzone, I got called a hacker for the first time in a long time. That was pretty cool. I shot someone right in the face in a gulag match with a single shot, like, I don't even remember what it was, like, some rifle. And then I remember, oh my god, suck a dick, hacker. And I was just like, geez, I don't hack, but that's flattering. Let's put you guys right there, huh? And then just so... Another thing is, I'd usually forget until the last second to do that, so why don't we just make another one of those right now? Alrighty. Oh, we're about at 3 minutes now, so why don't we move on to the last game?
Alright, and our final game is Grand Theft Auto 5. We're going to run it at the exact same settings we were running it before. Except for VSync, I don't think was on before. Let's turn VSync off. We don't need that when we're trying to hit our max frame rates here. Yep, everything is maxed. We're just not running... We're not running any advanced graphics, as I'll show you right now. All that's off, so let's move on to gameplay. So we're on to our final game of GTA 5 here, and I can already tell we're getting quite a big jump while recording with the new RAM here. And it's even better without the recording, which I will show you later as well. But let's just start driving around. Yep, I'm taking your Ford GT. Get out.
Don't act like a tough guy.
This is people like looking the part. I want a lot of impressive sports electronics that look really fantastic, but I never use.
I still have a lot of fun with this one.
Buy Travis and start looking
I'm very excited for GTA 6 though. I've been wanting that game for a really long time, but so far, since they're making a lot of money off of 5, they just keep remaking 5 and putting it on new stuff and coming out with tiny little packs and whatnot and new online content. People still like playing it. So
That's freaking crazy.
have a little road rage moment there, even though it was entirely my fault.
I'm sorry about that. Damn. Oh, crap.
Like I can still hear the song playing in the car. Let's blow some stuff up, test the frame rate when there's lots of explosions. Creating absolute mayhem. At least for a short time until the cops take care of me. Jump over here. And dead. Let's move on to camera gameplay, shall we?
Alright, on to the screen capture part of this. Or not screen capture, camera capture. Excuse me. I'm not very good at sniping in this game. I'm way better at sniping in other games. Oh cool, car. Oh, that's a better car, give me. Let's reload for when the cops come. Man, he made quite far away with mine now.
Sorry, pal. Shit. Bullshit.
Yep, new RAM definitely helps this out a lot. Even in the recording, we were doing a lot better than we were with the stock RAM. Well, that messed up the front of my car quite badly, didn't it? Well, that was definitely interesting. It's all foggy. Yeah, new RAM makes this laptop awesome. Alright, let's blow some stuff up. And I'm actually kind of curious how far away that was going to work from. Oh. Hey. Oh, well, I'm probably toast. That's a lot of cops. Yep, dead. Oh well. Yeah, this game definitely runs a lot better with the new RAM, that's for sure. We were dropping down into the 50s and stuff around here last time. But anyway, that about wraps it up for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And until the next one, peace out, guys.